Hi, high-ticket sales are different from normal sales. Here, you are not selling a product in a few minutes. You are guiding the client through a long journey. It may be 500,000 luxury car, a 15,000 Rolex watch, or 13,000 coaching program, or a multi-millionaire industrial turbine. To succeed, you need more than taking skills. You need trust, negotiation, and a proposal that feels personal. In this session, we will cover building trust and deep connection, advanced sales process and strategies, handling objection and mental barrier, closing the sale. 1. Building trust and deep connections. Trust is the foundation of high-ticket sales. If the client does not trust you, they will not move forward, no matter how good your offer is. Techniques. Discover before the meeting. Send a short survey or have a quick call before the main meeting. For example, in a business coaching, at what is the blocking your company's growth right now? What personal goals are most important for you this year? Active listening. What the client say. Take notes, repeat back what the client says, and show you understand. For example, in selling a Mercedes S-Class in Toronto, the client says, comfort for long trip is important, and you should reply, so your main priority is comfort for a long trip, right? A strategic question. Ask deeper question to understand emotions. For example, in selling Rolex Daytona in Dubai, ask, do you want the watch as a sign of success or to build a family collection? Show experience. Client respect knowledge. For example, in selling 5 megawatt Siemens turbines in Canada, you say, with your current 20 gigawatt hours use per year, this turbine can save you about $2.5 million annually in energy cost. Number 2, advanced sales process and strategies. High-ticket sales are process, not a one-time meeting. There are 3 main stages. The most important one, trust building. We already covered this in detail in the first step, and the foundation of everything else. Stage 2, complex negotiation. This stage is about dealing with many decision makers, technical details, and large financial numbers. Prepare with data. For example, Siemens often compare its turbines with GE. They show that maintenance costs are about 12% lower per year. Focus on long-term value, not just price. For example, in Dubai, a 13,000 exclusive coaching package saves the client about 8 hours per week. This is equal to more than $20,000 time value each year. Manage multiple decision makers. For example, in a selling BMW 7 Series in Canada, you may talk to the driver who cares about performance, the spouse who care about safety, and the financial terms who care about safety, and a financial team who care about payment plans. Be flexible, but stay firm on value. For example, in selling a Patek Philippe watch worth $50,000, instead of giving a discount, the seller offers a 5 years warranty and free servicing. Break negotiation into steps. For example, in selling turbines in Abu Dhabi happens in 3 meetings: technical review, financial approval, final contract, and delivery plan. Step 3, personalized proposal and procurement. Generic proposals do not work in a high-ticket sales client. Do not work in high-ticket sales. Client must feel the solution in design only for them. Customized design. For example, Canadian coach offer program that mix leadership, stress management, and digital transformation coaching instead of generic plan. Use storytelling. For example, in selling a turbine, this 10 megawatt turbine will save $5 million over 5 years. That saving is enough to build a new production without taking a loan. Understand procurement. For example, in Dubai, when a company buys a luxury car for a CEO, the seller provides full document for finance, insurance, and accounting. So the process goes smoothly. Risk reversal. For example, coaching. If after 19 days there is no miserable programs, you can cancel the program. Luxury cars. If you are not satisfied in the first 12 months, we will buy the car back at 90% of the price. Number 3. Handling objection and mental barrier. Objection are not rejection. They are signs the client is interested but not yet convenience. Your job is to turn these barriers into trust. Price objection. For example, in selling a 4 million turbine, you should say, yes, the price is high, but with 2.5 million saving per year, you recover the cost of the less than 2 years. Emotional barriers. For example, selling a Rolex Daytona, you should say, this is not only a luxury watches, it's a priceless. This piece you can pass down, and it will keep its value for decades. Scarcity and urgency. The selling Porsche Taycan Turbo S, only a few units are left in the Middle East. If you want one, we can reserve it today. Number 4. Closing the sale. Closing, it's a natural last step. It should not feel like a pressure. It should feel like a right next move. Assumptive closing. For example, a Rolex souvenir. This model is perfect for you. I will place the order now so you receive it by Friday. Urgency closing. In a luxury car, if you sign today, we will include the insurance and service for this year. Direct closing. For example, in coaching, are you ready to start this 6 months program today so we can schedule your first session? Option closing. For example, turbines. Would you like to begin with the 5 megawatt version that pays back faster, or the 10 megawatt version that covers your future needs? High ticket sales are not just about convincing someone. They are about building a partnership. You need to build trust and show deep understanding, handle complex negotiation with data and patience, create a personalized proposal that fits the client perfectly, manage objection as an opportunity, and close the sales naturally with confidence. When you master this step, you are no longer just a salesperson. You become a trusted advisor, always win in a high ticket sales. I will see you in the next video.